If you're watching this video, it means that you've read Chloe's harrowing experience with the cowboy clinic. You may have been upset to see the images of the damage that was done to her, but it could have been avoided if she had known the one thing to look out for in any laser clinic. The problem of cowboy clinics persists because right now there is no regulation on laser hair removal clinics. This means that it's up to us to be our own inspectors. The problem is that 92% of the population don't know the questions to ask, even though there are 5 questions every person should be asking their clinic. It is possible for you to feel safe and secure when you decide to get laser treatment, and you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get peace of mind. In the past, the only way you can guarantee you wouldn't be injured by a cowboy clinic was to choose the most expensive option. This no longer has to be true, thankfully. If the clinic you visit, no matter how cheap they may be, does not offer you a consultation and patch test 48 hours prior to performing your first treatment, run the other way and warn your friends. This simple test would be the first line of defense, but since you're not one to waste money, I'll tell you 3 very easy ways to work out whether or not you're overpaying for your treatments. However, before you consider the price, you should know the 5 questions and answers you can use to sniff out cowboy clinics. The 48-hour test is not enough to protect you since many cowboy clinics perform the test incorrectly. The key to these 5 questions is finding out whether or not they are trustworthy. First, ask them, is laser hair removal permanent? Their answer should be an empathetic no. Cowboy clinics don't like to tell the plain truth because they are more interested in a quick profit than being upfront with you. Next, you should ask how many treatments are required. The answer should be 6 to 8, spaced at least 4 to 12 weeks apart, depending on which body area. Cowboy clinics don't like to be honest on this one either, because most people are looking for a cheap quick fix and they'd much rather reel you in gradually. A really important question is, does laser hair removal work on fine hair? Well, unless you want to end up looking like poor Chloe, the answer is a firm no. Laser does not work on fine, blonde or grey hair. In fact, if you have fine hair around the facial area, the laser could actually stimulate more hair growth. Probably the most revealing question you can ask is, what are the risks and side effects? Cowboy clinics are quick to paint a rosy picture, but if they are not mentioning the possibility of itching, redness or swelling around the follicle, then they are only interested in your credit card, not your well-being. Finally, ask them what kind of lasers they use. If they don't know, walk away quickly. Without getting too technical about the different kinds of lasers, simply ask if they use intense light pulse systems. If they say yes, then beware. There are a higher chance that you may be burned. Now let's assume you've managed to find a reputable clinic that has answered all your questions. I suppose the only other consideration is price. Personally, I hate seeing people get ripped off, but there are 3 ways you can figure out whether you're paying a fair price. Watch out for over-the-phone quotes. Everybody's different. If they have not seen you, how could they possibly know what's best for you? Chances are they're pulling figures out of the sky and they won't be on the cheap end. Second, don't compare a clinic that uses intense pulse light systems to one that uses lasers. Lasers are expensive and they work. The IPLs are cheap and not as effective. It's probably better to spend a few quid more for results and to avoid burns. Finally, are they charging you per session or per course? Our research shows that you will end up paying 30% more for the same treatment if you pay per session. That means that by paying per course you will actually get 2 sessions completely free. I really hope you found this helpful in your search for a reputable clinic. As laser hair removal experts, we feel it's our responsibility to make sure that people are educated about these treatments, whether they choose to use our clinic or not. We've been helping women look their best for over 7 years, safely and responsibly. We've managed to keep a perfect safety record by always ensuring we use the correct laser for different skin and hair types, by always focusing on the results of the delighted clients, and by keeping up to date with the latest technique to ensure that we are always the most qualified and experienced laser operators in the area. Finally, I would like to invite you over for a free consultation and special gift for watching and passing on this video. Simply reply to the email you received asking about your special gift, and we will arrange some time to sit down for a quick chat about your hair removal needs. We hope to see you soon, take care and watch out for the cowboy clinics.